Hello everyone, and this is CelerityzZ here, back with my second installment of Manjaro's doubles on Fortnite Battle Royale. This is the second episode today, guys, in which we were victorious in this gameplay, so I hope you enjoy it. And this one, I really like this gameplay, along with the other ones I'm going to bring, because of the collaborative effort with Matt and myself towards the end, and really came close to us both being taken out on a couple of occasions, so I hope this will entertain. I had a really rough day yesterday on Fortnite Battle Royale, but I'm still enjoying the game. I'm trying to sort of get more wins on a regular basis now, because I'm getting to that level where, you know, they should be more frequent, but sometimes in this game you just get really unlucky on certain days, and then other days you have golden days like this, where we picked up this win on this particular day of gaming. But yeah, this was a really nice one between Matt and myself. Like I said, a nice collaborative effort from both of us to help each other to the victory royale. So I've started at the point roughly just a little bit after the start of the game. Matt and I are getting materials, just checking our sort of route that we like to take, and just literally making our way towards you know, the sort of the more action points in the zone, checking for people where they're coming in, and just looking to create, looking to get into fights, because we probably need better weaponry than we've got a little bit, you know, towards the end of the gameplay. As you can see, Matt's got some shield here, so he's making a nice push. It's always, like I say, always important to stay with your partner as close as you can be. Matt at this point spots two in front of us. Really nice play and awareness from him there, and he puts some nice shots on that first guy, helping with this guy who's trying to build, and eventually get that kill right there. So that was a nice bit of play. That was all from Matt's awareness to spot that. Nice scouting from him. One of them had a grenade launcher, so it's going to be pretty useful. I think Matt grabs that. We communicate what loot we're going to get, and grabs the ammo as well. I can take the bandages, I suppose, because I'm stacking them already. And that's a nice play for that to occur there, and getting a slightly higher ammo capacity assault rifle right there. So at this point here, nice play, because you know, Matt with a grenade launcher, that's going to be pretty deadly now. So moving forward with the game, that's already a better weapon for us in our pocket, so that's a good thing. You always want to be trying to get better loot towards the end of a Fortnite Battle Royale gameplay, so definitely nice to get that grenade launch. And as you can see here, just looking to make our way towards the zone, sort of further in, and just keeping an eye out at the moment for enemy players. At this point here, just looking to see if there's any unlooted areas of the house. Can see something purple inside there, so it's perhaps worth checking. Purple's always something that's really good. It's a launch pad by the looks of it. Getting some 30 stone there is nice. And just casually, you know, renting out this house for you know, a couple of months. And I think Matt spots a chest at the top, and I decide that to save us time, I'll just do the build up to the mountain here, so that when Matt comes out, like, he can just go straight onto the ramp as the storm's coming in. So that's why I'm building the ramp for us. A nice bit of play there, just to make that quick ladder up to the hill, and we can just move further into the white zoned area. So at this point here, again, just not much to sort of say at this point, just looking out for wherever people are going to come from. So it's always best to be alert, looking both ways before you cross the road, etc. See some shots incoming, some really nice play from Matt here to panic build immediately. That was nice. Really good if you can get into the habit of that. It's something that I need to do a lot more of, but some nice shots to get that guy downed. Trying to look for where his teammate was. I see that there's one of them behind a tree there, so at this moment here, he's not going to leave from behind that tree. That's a nice nade launch from Matt, but I just decide I'm going to take a sort of more aggressive attack on the right of that tree, so that I can potentially get them unaware as he tries to revive his teammate. As you can see, I do get him around the back here, and we get the elimination on them, so that's a nice bit of play. Moving on a little bit further ahead in the gameplay after that battle that we had there, so we're moving further into the white zoned area after that successful battle that we had, and just looking to capitalise more. At this point, as you can see, Matt's doing a creative build, so I'm just going to follow him, and I think that's because we're going to decide to use our launch pad that Matt grabbed earlier. So it's a nice play from him, because the storm's incoming, and you know, launch pad's really useful for that. So nice play from Matt to set that up, and I think we have a launch pad twice in this section actually, because right here there's another one that's been built by some other people, and Matt actually gets the kill on this guy as he tries to go towards his launch pad. He does fall off there and eventually dies. So it's a nice play from Matt to spoil him. I missed a few shots there with the scar, so that's unfortunate on my end. And I think I got the scar from the battle where we got the double elim on the guys behind the tree. So that was a really, big kill. Really good shots from myself and really good awareness from Matt to spot them and quick reaction build. So just great play from us there, and dual hang glide controls right there with the dual paragliding action. It's quite nice to see 2 launch pads in one game being used. So yeah, that's definitely exciting. So at this point here, we just see a shack in the middle of this sort of area. So Matt decides we should check it out potentially, so I'm like, yeah, okay man, I'll cover you kind of thing. And I think Matt is, usually when we play, Matt's the one that hears sound better than I can, and he says that there's someone in here, so I'm like, I'm just being careful because it's not a solo player, so I'm keeping the eye out for the other one. As you can see, does appear there. I'm lucky to be alert of that and able to kill him pretty quickly and then revive Matt, so that's really key. As you can see, we've got a lot of loot, so we've got to be quick around here because obviously after a battle, you've made noise by shooting, so it's possible that other people will come quickly, so we need to be really quick with what we want to grab. And we're a little bit spoilt for choice, but it's important at this point that Matt not only gets the loot he needs and I get the loot I need, but also that Matt heals up. As you can see, Matt's always doing smart plays by building over himself there so he can cover himself for a bit. I decided to grab purple tactical shotty, which I really like. And there's a nade launch there, which is potentially going to come in handy for later on, so I get that as well. And just looking to grab whatever ammo we need. Spare med pack there on the floor, which we might use towards the end of the game. I think Matt grabs that, and I have bandages, so we're pretty set as far as healing goes. And at this point, just making our way towards the white zone again, just making our way, just taking our time. This is me recording right here as I'm stationary, so yeah, just being careful. Probably should reload with a scar. I think I've got 10 shots before I have to reload. Should be reloading that really before we go up the hill. Maybe I will. I can't remember what happens in this gameplay now because with the few other ones I've uploaded, there's a lot of good stuff that happens in all of them, so I kind of forget. This battle causes us a bit of grief actually. There's a guy overhead in this fortress and one of them paraglides behind us. As you can see, I've got my eye on the paragliding person with a launch pad because I sort of noticed the fact it goes behind. I am aware of that, but I'm getting shot by the other one, so I'm trying to sort of cover myself. Luckily for us, this is a really huge moment there. The guy that hang glided behind me actually fell off Matt's structure, which was really lucky for me because I probably would have lost my life. If he'd stayed up there, he would have just finished me off, so that was actually really huge. And that's definitely going to make it so that I survive. And just moving on from there where I was near death, Matt was really good to revive me in that situation. And by a knife's edge there, I stay alive. But yeah, I could have reacted differently there. Perhaps shooting the guy in midair would have been better with a scar. Even if I missed, it would have really made him weak, and it would have saved me from pressure from him for a little bit, and obviously getting shot by the guy in front. But really nice awareness from Matt to heal me in the way he did, and luckily I'm still able to move on with the game. But I'm quite low health now towards the end, 75 HP with no shields, so I have to be really careful about incoming shots like that. Decide to get inside quickly and just look to chill here and see if he's going to come in. Again, just using the third person to just look around the crates, see if he might come, but obviously he didn't, so we can move on. The Manjaros can move on to the next stage of the game, and just being careful again here, because obviously they are behind us somewhere, so as we're moving into the zone they can potentially flank, so we've got to be quick about getting in, and also aware of what's going on in front of us as well as behind, so there's always a lot to focus on in Fortnite Battle Royale, and where to be careful, where to be aggressive, and as you can see, Matt spotted something over here, so I'm going to follow him. And very nice positioning that we take actually in this game to be able to get the victory royale. Taking the routes that we did, if you can get the better route in the game, then it's going to be really huge for you moving forward with the rest of the match. And I think Matt spotted a couple of people here with a sniper rifle around this corner and knocks one down immediately, which is really huge from him. And at this point I decided I'm going to help him because I've spotted the teammate, but I should have communicated to Matt that I was going to move out and start shooting that guy, because Matt just clips me with his snipe. Luckily he doesn't take me out, but I'm near death, so I do have to recover from that one. But nice play from both of us there to get those shots on those guys, because they were pretty set. They had a few, as you can see, they had quite a bit of loot and some decent weaponry, so it was good that we were able to take them out, because we've stole their position now and also stole their healing items, and I can get back 100 HP, so that's really helpful for us right now. So at this point here, we're spoiled for choice. Another grenade launcher I can see on the floor there. Definitely wise to have healing, just in case there's a moment where one of us needed to heal or something to save us in the game. But really like this setup that we've got right now. It's looks pretty good to go right here. Looks pretty under control for the foreseeable. And at this point, just moving out across the land into the zone still. So that's nice play. At this point, I think here Matt actually gets downed by a sniper rifle. I think that's a sniper rifle on screen I saw there. So do have to be really careful with that. Smart play from Matt to go further behind the rock so that we can't be seen. And if necessary, I could have built here, perhaps whilst I was reviving that, but I decided to go for the quick revive. Also to not be obvious from the structure of where we've, where I exactly was whilst I was reviving Matt. As you can see, a storm coming in here, and it's a bit awkward for me to revive Matt in that dangerous area again. So I go for a bit of a risque revive down the hill. Nice play from Matt to get down the hill whilst down, so that we're in a sort of better position not to be shot at. At this point, like I said earlier, definitely valuable to keep your healing items with you at all times, because Matt really needed it there. So that's a nice bit of play, and I'm just sort of looking around his small fort while I'm doing that, and I spot this solo player just chilling, so I'm happy that I spotted him, because I saw him for a moment and sort of had the is someone there kind of moment, and then turned back around and finish off that guy. So that was nice awareness from me eventually. Did sort of see him and turn away, but then turn back and just finished him off, so I was lucky. I think he might have been trying to throw a grenade at my Manjaro blow, so there it is in his fort there. So that was lucky for us that I was spotting him there. It's quite a funny kill. At this point here, just looking to move further in. Very nice rotational play from us actually to move all the way around from where we first ever came into this battle area. I really like how we did that in this gameplay. The route that we picked actually was was really helpful for us in getting the kills. And at this point, I'm switching to Celerity's point of view, because I've just gone down, and Matt's the star of the show towards the end of the gameplay here, and it's all really his doing that we win this victory royale in the next part. As you can see, he's just trying to finish off those guys that were attacking us. Some brilliant play from Matt to take both of them out. There was some really perfect play in that situation, considering I was downed, and I just told him to play selfish so that he could do that, and just great awareness to the guy that I was shooting straight away. It's unfortunate I did go down, but Matt's pretty set here to go. He's got rockets now, he's got a Scar, he's got all valuable weaponry, so I really have faith that my Manjaro Celerity is going to end out this game, which of course he does, because otherwise Serenity wouldn't have uploaded it. But there you go, that's a lovely rocket from Celerity's Manjaro, and that's another win for the Manjaros on Fortnite Battle Royale, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this duo's gameplay. Another great one, and I've got plenty more to upload. This was CelerityzZ, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.